No, it's not the drop. Anyway, we started.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what you want to talk about, Calvin?
Well, we gotta talk
For
about
today.
we gotta talk about our topic, which
That's
is
fine. It's fine. You can talk to us well if you want.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you can't, then we'll be kicking you out. Just kidding.
How dare you?
Yeah. How dare I?
how dare you?
My room too.
Yeah. It's like 1500s all over again. We come into your land and then kick you out.
No.
Wow.
It's like, hey, this is our shit now. Get the fuck out.
And I'm a woman. Shit. God.
Mhm.
Okay. Got pulled
Oh, did you just pull the woman card on me?
Oh,
What?
wait! She
Just-
she used it.
She used the woman card?
I didn't
Oh my
take the
God.
woman card.
Okay,
It was just
never
a
mind
fact
then.
that happened in the 1500s. The guys would take the land.
Anyway, continue. Start,
The
Calvin.
woman card. What the fuck's that?
I thought you said because I'm a woman, you're kicking me out. And then I'm like, nah.
No.
PC.
Fact.
Start, Calvin.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna run out of jokes, dude.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. No, you should be making these on the spot. Oh man, I really didn't think how I was gonna get into this
What
to the characters.
characters?
So should I just name the title?
What title?
Like how are we gonna like the name of the characters?
Oh no, dude, you
The
don't have
types.
to say the title. You just start of this like how like the type of dudes that women will encounter in their lives.
Oh yeah, okay.
Something like that.
The ones that are more likely to have some sort of relationship with. Yeah, yeah, there's a certain thing about each of them that
Yeah, they have
It's
their
appealing.
Own, they have their own charms.
their own appeal. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about the two closest together, the Siren and the Rake,
Mhm.
which is pretty
Which
close.
I don't know anything about. Continue.
Oh yeah, that's right. I read the book and you did.
Of course, I don't. I don't read books, Calvin. I read people. That's what I do.
Really?
No.
That's what I thought. Okay. So the Rake and the Sirens, usually the strong, passionate people who are
Towards any challenge that they may face.
yeah, like they don't really care about
Oh, this is the no plan dudes.
yeah, the no plan but strong wills.
They just go through it.
When I think about it, there's a lot of people that we know who are like that. Or like pretty much everyone.
That takes a lot of confidence though,
It does take a lot of confidence.
and guts.
When you think about it, a lot of people now these days don't have guts or bravery.
Yeah, I would make a comment about it, but I don't think I have the right to as of this moment.
Sad times.
Mhm.
Sad times. We're in dry times.
Of course, we are.
So yeah, that's the people who are willing to give a lot of attention
Mhm.
and to and that's their charm.
I remember now. We're talking about the rake, huh?
Yeah, we're talking about
Like-
the Rake.
The people who would go far and beyond for you.
I used to be like that.
Good old days, Calvin.
Good old days.
No regrets.
Like I was fine with it, but now I'm
Um,
looking back, it's like a terrible thing.
Yeah. Did you write it in your forehead though?
What?
Use me. Did you write it in your forehead, Calvin? Which is why everyone was doing it?
No, it was in my heart.
Oh, okay. And it was in your actions as well, probably.
Yeah. I wasted how many months, Clyde?
Don't know.
Was it recent?
No, it was probably like a year or two ago.
Mm.
Yeah, dude.
Niceness.
Right? Like if you could build a time machine right now, you would go back in the past and punch yourself.
I want to punch myself. I would slap myself.
Exactly.
Punching is hard. Takes so much energy.
And maybe the younger you is in better shape, he would beat the shit out of you.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. The younger me was fit. Like I had muscles fit.
You would get destroyed. Like so. Anyway, talk about the rate, dude. This is not about you, Calvin. Why is it that you're always making it about you?
What are you talking about? Every conversation we have up until this podcast is about you.
Ooh, sounds popular.
Ooh,
Sounds
is
popular.
it who I think it is?
No,
Exactly who you think it is.
I got red, Clyde.
Of course.
I got red, Clyde.
No, anyway, continue about the rate, Calvin.
I got red. Huh?
What's red?
What's red?
No, he got wrecked.
Oh, he got wrecked.
Sorry, his
Ah.
pronunciations may be off sometimes.
No,
I apologize for
Not
him.
that.
He's an Asian kid.
I hate you.
Anyway, continue with the rate, Calvin.
Okay.
Holy shit, bro! Relax. Anyway, continue, dude.
Okay.
What's the good? Okay, what's the good thing, or what are the good things about rakes? No, we don't care. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I have to put this downwards.
Yeah.
But anyways, what rake does is give a lot of attention, because like some people complain about not getting enough attention. This person gives a lot of attention.
But Calvin, like it's really burdensome to some people.
Yeah.
When you're doing too much for another person, they would feel burdensome and they just cut you off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially these days, because everyone is a strong, independent person.
Yeah. That's the appeal of the rake. Like for people.
No, that was a joke, dude. But I couldn't go deeper.
You're saying rake, right?
Rake.
Yeah, rake.
Rake, okay.
What?
Making sure.
Wait.
No!
No!
It sounds like.
There's a K in there.
Make the K more pronounced, yeah.
Like, how do we say it? R-A-K-E?
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock.
That sounds better.
Rock. Anyway, continue.
I'm gonna rock your world.
Like literally, like throw rocks at them.
At your window
Mhm.
at 2 a.m. in the
Romeo
morning.
and Juliet all over
2
again.
a.m. in the morning.
How cute.
I feel like that's
I hope you
the
guys
rock.
don't die though.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh.
I mean, hopefully we don't die yet.
Yeah,
because
I know.
we will.
I know, but like Romeo and Juliet,
Mhm.
Tragic story.
Don't worry.
Pretty stupid.
It's still a better love story
Than
than mine. Yeah. Mine can't even be counted as a story, Calvin.
Wow.
Hmm?
Because it hasn't even started or what?
No, like,
Don't
I refuse to talk about it because that's not the topic right now.
Public, I'm sorry. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I'm
That's okay.
too personal. I'm sorry.
personal.
Anyways, the rake.
Yeah, Calvin.
Rock. So yeah, give a lot of attention. There's never like you don't really have to worry about leaving.
Does the rake do they do that to a lot of women, or they only have one target at a time?
One target at a time.
Okay.
They're
They loyal.
They're loyal.
Target.
You never know.
No, victims.
Oh, that's even horrible.
Victims of love.
Victims.
What do you mean?
fuck.
I shall assault you with love, is their motto.
Dude, she could be looking for you. I'll give you.
No,
I'll allow you.
No, she's already at home. I saw.
You saw her get in her car?
No.
Wow.
Wait, what?
I don't know. You said you saw her.
No, I saw the text.
Oh, dude, holy shit, dude. You should still
Look
read,
at it,
Calvin.
look at it.
I read it.
Saying Calvin, I'm at home.
Don't be scared, Calvin.
No, I read it. I want you to read this.
Okay, give it to me. Okay. So talk about the rate, Calvin. What are the bad things about the rate then? Apart from being burdensome as fuck.
Okay. Well, another endearing trait of theirs is like they're disloyal, dishonest, immoral.
Hold up, dude. I need time.
To process what just happened,
Just continue.
it's that bad. I know it's pretty bad, but I didn't think it would be that bad.
Now in retrospect, my situation is so much better than yours.
I know, right? But nevertheless, it's still good.
Anyway, continue.
Or is it?
No. Remember when you told me that she's already at home?
Yeah.
Because like what happened to me and her one time.
Yeah.
Is that she was already at home,
Mhm.
and then I told her it's like I'm still at the library though,
Mhm.
and then she's like, okay, fine, I'll go in there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
This is a good chance to test out the BFD. though.
Yeah.
I'll test it out later.
But anyway,
anyways.
Yeah.
You have the break and you have the other one.
But that adds to their charm. Like they're willing to be disloyal or dishonest. Disloyal.
willing to be disloyal.
That's the charm.
Wait, disloyal. Yeah,
No,
disloyal
their
is the
charm
word.
is that they put in actual effort.
Yeah, they put in a lot of effort. Like it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The
But-
rakes, dude. Living proof that effort never pays off.
I'm a
Sometimes.
Okay, the word sometimes is good. Okay, so the next one is the ideal lover, which
Yeah, I
is
told you, dude. Read my freaking social media.
I know. I saw.
Yeah.
I saw.
Ooh, what'd you say?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
Underrated, underloved.
Unloved, underrated, unappreciated.
New
The
York Times.
New York Times.
Wow.
But anyways, the ideal lover, which is Casanova's trait.
Ooh, Casanova.
Can you do a disclaimer what a Casanova is, Calvin? Because not all of the listeners may know.
All right. So what Casanova
Yeah.
did was he went around the country. He found like his targets
Mm.
or his victims, and he
Can we use more positive words, Calvin, instead of targets or
his
potential
His love
partners?
interest.
his lovers.
Okay. Romantic interest.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So he found his love interest, each one by one, and what he did was first he got into their lives, and he learned each of their problems and what they were missing in their lives. And what he did was he became what the his lovers didn't have in their life.
Oh, so the missing piece in the puzzle.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
he appealed to
Whatever what the missing piece was, he adapted to it.
yeah, he
Hard work and dedication.
yeah, and the thing about it was like after he succeeded in seducing.
Mhm.
Okay, he left because he didn't want to leave a bad memory with them.
Oh, oh my God, that
That's actually really nice.
that was so logical, dude. I can't even argue with it.
Like he would come as swift. He would leave like in a week, like after he seduced them.
What a great guy.
What a disgusting person.
So what he did was basically appeal to broken dreams and fantasies.
No, dude,
Yeah.
that's really terrible when you think about it.
It is pretty bad.
Mhm. Like you show them like a little glimpse of what they can have,
Oh,
and then you just get the
God.
fuck out of their life.
After you, yeah,
Mhm.
and that's why every one of his lovers that he had like were constantly looking around for him.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
he
it's like drinking liquor, but you only get one sip,
Mhm.
and then you're like, you don't get drunk, but
Yeah,
and then you're like, what the hell?
what
What just happened?
exactly?
Exactly.
And that's like
Yeah, dude.
that's why you got to be really careful, like people who suddenly gets into your lives, gives you everything you wanted, like everything your fantasy desired.
Mm,
They're probably up to something.
this is really heartfelt, Calvin. Like, are you talking from experience?
Hang on.
Probably.
Okay.
Ooh, damn.
Damn. At least there was a time in the past that you were complete or you felt complete.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good for you, Calvin.
Wow.
But things change. Life
Ooh,
change.
Damn, so you're not
Exactly.
complete anymore?
No,
Oh, great.
I'm even more complete.
Ooh, damn.
See, she's like, I'm gonna wear my earplugs because I don't want to listen to this bullshit anymore.
Exactly like
It's not
Exactly.
that it's bullshit. It's really great stuff.
that took that
That pause was
that 1 second pause.
that was suspicious.
That was very suspicious.
Yeah,
It wasn't suspicious.
that's fine. It's fine. We take criticisms.
You
We're-
guys are doing a great
We're
job.
strong,
You guys should
independent.
talk about like, what are you guys talking about? The rake, right?
No,
Not anymore. Exactly.
exactly.
Wait, no, what are you guys talking about now? What's the other one? There's two.
Ideal lovers.
Ideal lovers. Oh, then now you're talking about Casanova.
No, Casanova was an ideal lover, which means he had the traits of an ideal lover, which was to appeal to the fantasy.
So he like bagged on insecure chicks.
Yep,
Oh wow, dick move.
Damn, I know.
Dick move.
that is.
Right.
Now that I think about it, yeah, that's right. That's what he did.
Exactly.
Why is he being celebrated?
Because he was a Casanova.
I mean, like in his point of view, Calvin,
Uh-huh.
if that's what he meant to do,
Uh-huh.
then he was somehow successful in what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And success is nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's all
I
about
mean,
perspective.
who's in it now?
Yeah.
What? So straightforward.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what's the next one, Calvin?
The
The
di-
ideal lover?
no,
Oh, that's the Casanova.
ideal lover was Casanova.
Okay, continue.
So we can talk about Dandy, which is
Oh, the pretty man?
yeah, the pretty man or the manly lady.
What the hell does that mean? A feminine dude.
Feminine dude and a masculine lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just say feminine dude, vice versa, dude. I
Yeah.
would know what you mean.
Yeah. So what the dandy is like, they excite us because they're not like most people.
Yeah, they're not most people.
Yeah, they're freedom. They represent freedom in a
Mhm.
sense.
They're free spirits.
Exactly. Like they're not worried about what other people think. They just do what they do, and that's what some people feel attracted to.
And yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what people find appealing.
Mhm. Sometimes,
Sometimes
not
But-
all the time.
it depends on who your love interest is.
Because then they like we'd be getting like complaints, like it's like, oh, like y'all said that if you don't give a shit, you're gonna get love interest and shit. But it didn't work out for me.
Okay, the thing about that is, everyone is a certain type of, I'd say, love victim,
Mm-hmm.
and that
This is my sister's roommate. I mean housemate.
that's nice. Anyways, everyone has a certain hole they need filled,
Continue.
and
Do you know a better way to put that, Calvin?
a void to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a hollow part
Yeah, a hollow part to be plugged in.
that needs to be filled.
Yeah, it needs to be filled.
Jesus Christ.
But anyways,
Mhm.
everyone has their particular type of. So they have their particular type that they are,
Mhm.
and they have something they're missing, and the personalities fill it in.
What? Are we still talking about Dandy?
No, we're talking about in general. Like,
Oh,
remember you told me like why if I act this way, then why I'm not getting love interest.
sometimes it's not about how you act, you guys.
It's about
It's
who.
about appearances.
It's about
TBH.
who you're missing. It's
Mhm.
not about you.
Like remember when we almost got fucked over, Calvin?
Which one?
And the first thing we asked is like, was she cute though?
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
like, there's like this one time where we almost got fucked over, and then we knew it was a girl, but the first thing we asked is like, was she cute though?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the question for all guys.
Exactly. Like,
Same.
well, quote unquote thirsty guys.
Sure.
Mhm.
That sounds like someone spoken from experience.
No,
From who?
I've changed, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you?
No.
What? I don't understand.
Never mind. I don't know where I'm getting this.
Do dudes holler at you like that?
That's what you taller now?
No one has the balls to holler
In here.
Taller.
in here.
Not a lot, dude. Because you know what though, like most of the Dianza chicks,
Mhm.
they're like bitches, dude. Yeah, no joke. They have attitude problems. I told you, I've already seen multiple times, dude. Like in the cafeteria
Mhm.
when I'm just eating,
Mhm.
I see dudes trying to like slide into these girls, but they get denied. Like I can't. Which is why you know how it feels weird, like at the library,
Yeah.
and all of the tables are filled.
Mhm.
You see dudes instead of going to the closest table, but if there's a girl in there,
Mhm.
they don't. Right?
Yeah, I
That
see.
always happens.
I see.
Yeah, but that never happens to me because I don't give a shit. Like I just go to the table that I want to go to.
Glad you don't give fucks.
I used to,
But now you don't.
but society broke me.
Anyways, let's go on.
She hasn't texted yet.
Of course, she hasn't texted. I haven't texted her back.
Anyway, continue, dude.
Anyways, we're moving on from Dandy because they're pretty straightforward. Freedom.
Yeah, easy.
The next one is the natural, which is the natural is, I'd say, is like they represent childhood freedom. You know,
Mhm.
they're like the cutesy ones, like free spirit ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what?
kind of leaning on the outgoing one.
Yeah, the outgoing.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those spontaneous, playful spirits. You know.
The social people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because some people. I feel like the people who the naturals can attract is people who feel like they have a lot of responsibilities,
Oh, so people have a lot of baggages and shit.
Yeah, and those who are shy, they'll be influenced by
Oh,
natural.
okay, I see. It's like when you're like shy and shit and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and you see someone smiling so brightly,
Mhm.
you're like, oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, that never happens to me when I was still a negative person.
Goddamn flight. Goddamn.
That's what I aspire to become now, dude.
Cold.
No,
What?
to inspire people.
That's the first.
Hmm?
That's the first. Anyways, so we got that point.
Hmm.
Now it's time for your specialties, the
Which-
croquette.
What? How is this my specialty, dude? This never works,
No, this it's your endearing trait.
or it hasn't worked yet.
You delay the satisfaction.
Mm.
Well, to give you an idea what the croquette is that they're more of like that cool, hot, cold and hot, or personality types.
Mhm.
They seem cold to you, but
They have their moments as
of
well.
warmth. It's like
Mhm.
that's what some people like. Like they want that nice, warm, cold, hot feeling,
Mhm.
and that's what attracts some people to the croquette, which is usually the beauties who usually only get warm or hot.
And those like women, like their egos are so inflated
That's why the croquettes
The-
knock them
yeah.
back down to
because it's like a new experience to them.
exactly
Like dudes not giving a shit.
exactly like
Mhm.
we might be able to have some time to go over some of the victims or the 18 types of victims or but if we move fast enough
I
then
kind of don't want to talk about it, Calvin,
yeah, why?
because you already know why.
I see. No, I don't.
Because I'm a kind human being. Holy shit!
I see.
I don't talk about victims, dude.
Okay, love interest.
You can't twist words, Calvin. You may change, still say it stays the same.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, Clyde. But you warm, hot attracts certain types of people.
Like, yeah, dude. Continue.
Okay, the next one is the charmer. Interesting. Psychology wise,
Mm-hmm.
people feel more interested in the person if they ask more questions about the person themselves. Like, how would I say this? Like you would be more interested in a person if they ask questions about you. You know what I mean?
No, dude. Like, okay, hold up and listen. Because you know why, Calvin?
Why?
Like, when you meet someone and they only ask questions about you,
Mhm.
then that would mean that they're not talking about themselves.
Yeah,
And then it stimulates the curiosity, which is human nature,
yeah. Or
I think.
my theory is that people like talking about themselves, and that
Well, not all of, not
most people.
as the people who have a lot to hide, they hate that shit.
Yeah, but for most people, they
Mhm.
like being having the thought of them being
Mm-hmm.
interesting by having a person constantly ask about themselves and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing that, that person associates that a happy feeling with the person asking the questions, and that's why
Oh.
the person is perceived more as interesting rather than
So
being.
that's how you guys became friends with me? Because I didn't talk much about myself back then.
I guess.
Like, you guys didn't know where I live until like recently.
What do you mean we?
No, you guys.
Who's us guys?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, continue.
Anyways, that's why asking questions pretty good or important about building rapport.
Is there really any other way to converse without asking questions, though? Like, do you just make random statements about yourself? It's like, yo, I'm like this. And then, oh, I'm like this as well. Like, no, dude,
It
of
could
course.
work.
Like,
Could work.
yeah, but remember, though, like, in a conversation,
Mhm.
if you're the only one that's asking questions,
Mhm.
walk away.
If you're the only one asking questions, you walk away.
Yeah, which
Wha-
means they're not into you.
No, wait. Oh yeah, I can see that, but
If they're never if you ask them a question and then they just respond to it and does not introduce anything new to the or doesn't even contribute to the conversation,
Mhm.
you walk away. Red
That-
flag.
yeah, that means they don't know how to have a
Mhm.
conversation.
No, it's not that they don't know how to. It's just they don't want to.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, so we're on. Oh yeah, they're what they the charmer does is they aim at people's weakness, which is vanity and self-esteem.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so that's why
Mhm.
asking question appeals to both
Yeah.
of them.
It's strong and precise.
Yeah, all eyes on
Yeah.
you, and then the charismatic.
Yeah, dude, hit it where it hurts. Oh, the charismatic? You're pointing at him. Do you mean he's charismatic?
No, it's just.
Oh, he's.
Oh!
Oh, she said no. Without even thinking about it, just like, no. That was a trick question.
Trick question.
Yeah. Either way.
No.
LL.
Yeah, it's a Kobayashi Maru no-win situation.
Wow.
Anyway, they continue.
Anyways, okay, so what the charmer does, or they have a presence that excites us, which is comes from an inner quality of self-confidence, sense of purpose, and contentment. That's what most people lack.
Oh shit!
You see?
I have all of those.
Such a prick.
No, like enumerate the things again,
Self-confidence.
which I have so much. Continue.
I skipped over this one, but I'm gonna say it. Sexual energy.
Oh shit! I have failed.
Ah.
I have failed. I'm not charismatic enough then.
Then sense of purpose
Okay.
and contentment.
Okay.
So that's what charismatic people do.
Then I guess I'm charismatic, dude.
Okay, let me read more of this.
3 or 4.
This quality irradiates outwards, permeating of the gestures, making it extraordinary and superiority. So they have a fierce gaze, fierce oratory, air of mystery, and yeah.
So
JFK was a charismatic.
I'm not American, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But,
Exactly.
But that's the charismatic charm.
Mhm.
They're more of like, I have everything down to pat, and by you being with me, you'll also have it down as well.
Oh.
That kind of thing,
Mhm.
like the leader. in
Yeah,
a
the true
sense.
the like in a way it's kind of like the remember what I told you, the true leader.
Yeah, that's what the charismatic is like. They got things done, and they'll help you get things done. And it's like the people who wants to be led.
Mm,
So that's their trait.
that's pretty cool.
The AMOGs,
Not really.
I guess. But the star.
You know the Amogs are never content.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
they're not charismatic at all.
They're not good.
Yeah, they're just dirty as bitches. What? It's true.
What about the NGs?
What the hell is an NG?
Nice.
Oh. Dude, like they're not even on this list.
Yeah, they're the anti. They're
No,
anti.
no, dude, that doesn't. They don't have to be anti,
Mhm.
But anyway, continue.
She's giving him like the fuck you face. I feel bad for him. But anyways, to the next one, which is the star. Let me see.
Okay, I see. I understand.
I see now. Like the talent people.
The talented people.
The one who seems like they just came from a movie or dreamlike qualities, you know?
Exactly. The ones who seem like their work of fictions.
Exactly. Like
Mhm.
I don't know how, but you know when you see them, like the people who seem to be good in everything,
Oh.
that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they don't actually. They're probably not actually good at it.
Mhm.
They just seem like they're good at it.
exactly. Like
Sometimes.
that's
yeah.
what their types are.
Yeah, because sometimes they're actually good at everything, dude.
Mhm.
Which is good for them. Yeah, for being awesome at whatever they do.
Mhm.
They actually killing, dude.
And then
What would you like?
what would I what?
What are the downsides of being a star then?
Oh,
Oh, everyone's trying to pull you down. Of course.
or you're too scary to approach. Perfection is scary.
Oh, but remember, dude, a star shines brightest when it's alone.
But then it's scary to approach it.
Like you're too intimidating,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
you're all the way over there and I'm here. That kind of thing.
Mhm.
The distance between you and me, I can't close it.
It's like you're always too good for them.
Yeah.
That's the other person is saying that, oh, this person is too good for me. I should back off.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then
But you know what though?
what?
Fuck that thought, dude.
Fuck what thought?
There's never a time where you should think that you're not good enough for someone else.
Yeah, that's why. Because like when people,
Like, don't disrespect your parents like that. They didn't raise you to be an inferior human being, dude.
that's what a lot of people have fear of because they always feel like. I remember a time, or for most people, when the fear they approach is usually because the person they believe the person is higher value than them.
Or not even that. They just believe that they're lower than them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't even have a chance out of the famous
The
out of my
famous-
league.
Yeah,
out of my
the
league.
The infamous.
Infamous.
Yeah,
That's one of the things that pull a lot of people down.
exactly, dude.
And that's what gets a lot of people from approaching.
Yeah, dude. But remember the story of David and Goliath? What, dude?
Nice allegory.
No, seriously. Once again, I've lost count. Like today, like the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, dude,
And it
it's
only
something like that.
and it only takes one small guy to take the huge guy down.
Yeah,
And it only took that one or the faith.
one lucky punch, dude.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm telling you now, like this is how it works. Like you just gotta be at the right place at the right time, at the right moment.
So yeah, it takes a lot of social calibration to get to that point.
Like for example, look, like you see a girl that's way out of your league, but her boyfriend just cheated on her, and you were at that right time at that right place. I think it would work.
What? BFD? No, wait, let me think. Would you use the BFD in that?
No, you don't have to anymore.
You just have to act.
Yeah, you just have to strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're getting them when they're insecure.
Hmm?
You're getting them when they're insecure.
No, it's when they're vulnerable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Insecure.
You take advantage of the opening.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. But if you feel like that was the only way in.
Yeah, of course,
Really?
dude. I would never do
Whole
it.
speech about like
I would never do it, but
disrespecting your parents and everything, and like don't feel inferior, and then afterward you're like you get them when you're insecure.
yeah. No, but no,
Nice catch.
I would never do that though. But for
Some
the
people.
audience and for the people who's gonna watch this video, especially the thirsty dudes, yeah, if that's the only way, then you do what you gotta do.
I just realized we're catering to thirsty guys.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them, dude.
Most of them.
Mhm.
Most of them.
It's funny when you say thirsty guys, because that's redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be guys, to be naturally thirsty.
Anyway, continue.
Well, so we finished our list of the types, and then these are the types of the ones that that don't get chosen.
Oh, okay. This is fun. Go, dude. I
Okay.
have so much to say.
Okay, so this is the brute.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Brutes have no patience for things. They're only concerned with their own pleasure and never yours. So these people are more concerned with themselves and trying to get to the end goal fast.
So these are the people who only cares about themselves
Mhm.
and they have no patience at all.
Exactly.
It's like, yo, you gotta give me your attention now or get the fuck out of my life.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
about relationship. You can't rush it. It's a
It's a long and rigorous process, like writing a thesis and doing research.
exactly. It takes time. You can't rush to the end.
Yeah,
You can't rush to marriage
yeah.
after the first date.
But you know what? You know why this never works, Calvin?
Why?
Because you know what? They may have like a good chance,
Mhm.
but it's the impatience that
kills them,
That
yeah.
kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when the girl just starts like opening up to you,
Mhm.
you don't just brute force. Like yo, like no.
Mm.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it, dude.
You gotta take time.
Yeah, and they're just gonna open up to you when they want to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the next one is the suffocator.
The worst.
Okay. In my words, I think it's like the stalker.
No, not even that, dude.
Really?
The suffocator is like, hey, I'm your world now. Your
No.
world revolves around
Wait.
me.
Fuck.
No, it says they fall in love with you before you're even aware.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, they're stalkers.
Ew.
That's so sad, though.
Yeah, it is. I had it happen to me multiple times.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Way to brag.
That
Humble
never-
brag. Humble brag.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keyword multiple. That never happened to me,
One of
as
them,
far as I know.
one of them sent me a love letter.
Was it creepy?
Did you read it?
I
Oh, of
couldn't.
course you did.
I couldn't read all the way through. It was like an essay.
You never know,
Wow.
dude. There could have been a death
Probably
threat
put a
at
lot
the
of
end.
Effort. You could have like sent it back with like grammar mistakes and be like.
No,
"Hey,
it was on
this is
Facebook.
That's what I told him. Like, did you make sure she proofread it?
You're like,
Yeah.
you misspelled that word, and then you just send it back to her.
No, but you didn't even read at the end, though.
But the thing is, she sent it on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, that's odd. Why didn't she actually
Oh,
write
shit.
it
She
down?
couldn't do it in person because we never spoken before. We never had any prior contact.
Oh, cute.
Those are not valid reasons, though, Calvin.
She could have been the one, Calvin. God.
You didn't read at the end?
Shunning her already without even knowing her? Wow.
No, she was staring at me from a distance, and I started to notice, like, what is this?
No, dude, but you really, like, those times you have to read until the end, dude. There might be death threats in there. Like, yo, if you don't show up at the rooftop, like, on this time of the day, you're fucked. Watch your back.
I don't want to think about it anymore. It was bad times, but it was fun
Yeah,
because I got to run away a lot. That was fun.
of course, dude. Like, like when you have someone like that, your world gets smaller.
Mhm.
Like, you know, they're always out there lurking in the darkness.
Mhm.
Dude, like, I don't know how that feels.
Mhm.
So that's I guess what I got going on
Okay,
for me.
so ask me what you want to know about it, the feeling.
I'm not really curious about it.
Okay. All right, we'll move on to the next one, which is the moralizer.
When you said, because it could be misleading, they might think it's DEMO, demoralizer.
Oh, moralizer. like-
Moralizer.
Okay, let me explain what the moralizer
Don't
is.
be ambiguous, dude.
They're the people who follow fixed ideas and try to make you bend to their standards. Like
Oh, the people who try to raise you up.
yeah, like they have this way of living, code of conduct, and they want you to follow it.
I mean, it's all cool having the moral code or code of conduct or some shit,
Mhm.
but you don't make people follow it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
who are you?
Yeah, you don't. The thing about that is like you don't really enforce it on others. You just live by it, and eventually people will understand what you are, and if they like it, they'll follow you.
Exactly, dude. Like,
But forcing it is another thing.
exactly. I mean, like in like 99% of the time, forcing it never works.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Force never works in a lot of situations. It has to
Of
be
course.
be caressed.
No, dude, it's gotta be mutual, all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. And then the next one is the tightwad. You know the tightwad, the people who doesn't spend money,
Oh,
like the ones who thrift shop for your date.
well, the like if they have money to spend, but they don't want to spend, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why they're like it's seen as selfish and greedy.
Well, like You're not even married yet, though. At that point.
I know, but
Yeah. Although, like I say that, but I most of the time pay, like
Mhm.
the entire fucking time.
Mhm.
So yeah.
well, and then the opposite of that one is, and still an anti-seducer is the ones who give too much.
Mm.
Like that's a sign of desperation of trying to buy someone's attention.
Oh, because that's the only thing you can offer.
Yeah, like
I think
you can
Yeah.
only offer
monetary benefits.
to the relationship wise, and that's
Mhm.
why they're
It's
not
burdensome as well.
exactly
Like
like they sometimes expect some things in return. Like no, they do expect
No,
your attention in return.
they make it seem like they don't expect anything,
Mhm.
but once they feel like you, I guess like they've been giving too much or some shit,
Mhm.
they're gonna use the stuff that they gave you,
Yeah.
like as leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah. Bargaining chip.
That's what that's a turn. It's a
Those
turn
are
off.
the worst, dude.
I know, we know, or I know someone like that, and like it's just not like not gonna go through, and it's like the people who have a constant need to talk about it too.
Yeah, they always keep on reminding you that, yo, remember when I got you this? Like,
Exactly.
fuck you.
Good. Remember the kind deeds acted upon you, but forget the ones you do yourself, or something like that.
Exactly.
And the second or the next one is the bumbler. So
I know. I think. Yeah, I know I'm a generous person, but I never talk about it.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, the next one is the bumbler, which is people who talk about themselves too much.
I'm almost like that, dude.
You know, boldness is key. Refusing the target, the time to stop and think. Oh, I see. So they're always talking. They're always trying to amuse themselves and all that stuff. But they're hopeless cases in most senses.
Exactly. I'm hopeless but hoping.
Yeah, yeah. There's a certain point consequences.
What are they called?
Bumblers.
My people.
And then the windbag. So the windbag is similar. Usually,
Except they have no substance,
no substance.
which is why they're windbags.
Uh,
They're just a sack of air.
yeah, they just have just a need to like constantly push out air.
Exactly, dude. That's all they do: convert oxygen into carbon dioxide.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
never learn to they don't take well to interruptions and all that stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah, the windbags.
damn, dude.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, here's the reactors.
Keep going.
Okay, so the reactors are sensitive, not to you, but to their own egos.
Oh, I feel like I'm like that, dude.
So,
Okay, elaborate.
okay, so as I'd say, like they're more sensitive to they relate everything back to their ego, like mostly bad, but never usually good.
Like how? Make an example.
I'd say like if you were talking about like needy people,
Mm-hmm.
they'd automatically assume that it was them you were talking about.
Oh,
That kind of
thing. No, dude, I'm not like that. I take it back.
Okay, okay. The people who are whining and complaining.
Yo, those are the people who think they're like carrying the fucking world, dude.
Yeah, like
You make a statement and they think it's about them.
yeah, that's very anti.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes though, like, dude, but you know,
Yeah, I don't
like
think.
there's a famous quote, Calvin.
Say it.
If the shoe fits, then feel free to wear it.
I see.
Exactly.
I see.
Anyway, continue.
Okay, the next one is the Vulgarian,
Ooh.
which is inattentive to details.
Wait, what?
Inattentive to details.
No,
So,
the
like,
first word.
Vulgarian. Vulgarian.
Oh. Or
Inattentive.
oh.
So they're not aware of like
So the dense motherfuckers.
yeah, they're dense. They don't take care of themselves.
Really?
Yeah, they do not know that it's sometimes better to control oneself and refuse to give in to one impulse. Like they're always acting in their benefit, or they don't really think before they act.
I mean, you know what though? Like they think before. I mean, they act before they think.
Yeah.
What if they like surprise us, Calvin? They want to surprise themselves.
How?
Like before doing something, they without thinking, they just do it, and holy shit, I'm surprised I did that.
Oh, that kind of people.
Yeah. It's all about the thrill and drama, dude.
Well, that's kind of radical selfishness.
Yeah, but that anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you have to look for is attention, details, and it's not about you, it's about the other person.
I mean, it's never always about you, you know.
Yeah. But the anti usually focus more on themselves. They're not looking out.
It's kind of like that's the common factor.
Common factor. The commonality between all of them is that
It's like that's the one, like, in if we drew like a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that they all have.
yeah, they're all more attentive to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really. They don't. I'd say let the other person talk.
Exactly, which is why, like, when you're conversing with someone,
Mhm.
you always ask a question about themselves,
Yeah,
right?
you ask more about their experience, personality, their
Mhm.
what they have for a passion and all that stuff.
Yeah, and don't ask stupid questions as well.
Yeah, unless you're having a small banter.
No, by stupid questions, I mean the questions that are useless, dude.
I guess. Like what? Hit me with one.
Like, how are you doing today? Like, what did you? No,
No, that's good.
that's a pretty good.
Yeah,
one.
like what I've learned from a conversation is to have an opener, which is what you open up a conversation with, like hey, what's up, and then you go follow up with what are you up to, and then they go on from there,
Mhm.
and then you continue the conversation, and you try to move yourself towards a more
Connection.
emotional connection, which is like
Yeah.
you're diving into feeling, which is like what you're passionate about, like what did you feel when you do this, and then kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like, you always have to always ask like about good experiences.
Yeah, like never bring up bad experience, because like for I remember back in my AFC days
Mm-hmm.
that I had a natural tendency to talk about how shit my life was. Yeah.
My head hurts. Even I don't do that.
Yeah, but I know for most guys, they would often, like when they're talking to someone they like, they usually spill their guts on like how
That's an L, dude.
I know, but back then you didn't know, I didn't know better, and they didn't know better.
You know when you say that, dude, it's like what would go into their minds. They're like, holy shit, this dude has so much problems.
Exactly. They didn't think that. They would, but for guys, they think like, I'll gain her sympathy from this.
No,
That's
no,
their
no.
their mentality.
Oh, okay, maybe in some cases,
Mhm.
for sure. Like the women who are like the motherly types, the ones who want to take care of someone,
Uh-huh.
then maybe it could work.
It could work.
Like a sub story, like
Mhm.
SOB, not SUB.
Yeah.
Yeah, a sub story.
Okay. Yeah.
The drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
that's the train of mentality. Like they spilled their guts. Like I now can see the mistakes I've made in the past,
Mhm.
and now I'm trying to rectify them. And I'm pretty sure am doing a pretty good job in rectifying.
It's a good feeling though, right?
It is a good feeling
Knowing
to
your own mistakes.
knowing your mistakes and correcting them.
Like, you know what the worst feeling, Calvin, is?
What?
Like when you didn't even know where you fucked up.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like how am I supposed to fix this shit when I don't even know where it is?
exactly.
Exactly.
Knowing is half the battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like knowing where it hurts is half
Knowing,
the battle.
accepting, and acting. So know the problem, accept that you have the problem, and acknowledge that you have to, and act to change it.
Yeah, if you want to.
That's the 3 steps of
That's always the important part, is if they want to.
if they want to.
Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people in there who knows what they should not be doing,
Mhm.
but they don't want to stop.
But you should decide what you feel like is worth doing, as in a sense, because
Mhm.
some
Whatever
people
you put value on.
some people do it to please others. Some people do it for
Big
themselves.
mistake.
Big mistake. Another thing. That's what they another thing is
If you're doing it for yourself, that's like the best case scenario.
yeah. People pleasing doesn't work.
Mhm.
People pleasing doesn't work. Like especially if you're kissing up to someone, they're gonna think you're disposable.
Like if you're doing it for someone
Mhm.
and this someone appreciates it, the gesture,
Mhm.
then that's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah.
But it's still relatively bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because those are the type of things that you're gonna regret in the future.
hmm
What you did, what the good things that you did for the wrong people.
hmm
Hmm.
That's why you have to keep track of if you're doing this for yourself or for someone else.
Hmm.
The most important person in the world should be you, not
Also, like make damn sure that you're not lying to yourself.
you know you would be lying to yourself. Like you know deep down, like you can tell, like this is not right.
Yeah, you could tell when you're fooling yourself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
try to avoid that feeling.
Hmm.
That's what
Yeah, dude, sometimes it's really hard to like fucking like just stop.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But eventually you have to
Yeah, eventually you have to face the
Mhm.
truth.
and accept the truth.
Mhm.
Right, Calvin? Did you accept the truth today?
You mean
Yeah,
yeah, I accept
that's
it.
what I mean.
I accept it,
that's what
but
I
I'm not
meant.
scared. I'm not scared of.
Why would you be scared of it?
No, like normally you'd be scared. Like if most guys would get. Never mind.
That they're gonna square up?
I can square up.
Fuck no, dude.
I'm coming tomorrow. Consider yourself warned.
Don't know who.
That's Dust.
Why?
Why? What?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
No. No, today's Monday.
Oh shit, tomorrow. Does that mean we get to play tomorrow? Victory.
Fuck.
Victory.
Fuck. Well, we'll see. We'll ask Dustin.
You know we can make 4, dude.
With who?
My boy, your partner is strong player, really strong.
Yeah, I know. 1, 2. But what if?
Yui.
Yeah, I know. But what if Dustin doesn't go? What if he's only coming here for the morning? He's probably only staying for the morning.
That's what we have to confirm.
Yeah, that's why.
Anyway, regardless,
Regardless.
I might, if I wake up early tomorrow, I might go to the sports center by myself.
Maybe. That's good.
Mhm.
Bintang?
No, it's too expensive in there.
It is pretty expensive.
Like in the one near In-N-Out, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
$6, dude.
that's pretty good.
I would invite you, but you got class
No, not anymore.
11:30 to 1:30.
No, I don't have class that time.
Really?
That's only Thursday, and I drop the camp.
You finally seen that? Don't ever take Howard ever again.
Howard is a teacher to be reckoned with.
10 minutes.
Closing in less than
Come
15
again?
minutes.
15.
Closing in less than 15 minutes.
Alrighty then,
Alright.
thanks.
Ready?
Mhm.
So nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
What he gave me the look to shut the fuck up.
Same here.
Yeah, he gave me the look, but I don't care.
Dude, he's so sweet though.
Hmm?
So sweet though. No.
Hmm?
Sweet.
Wait, he went to us first, then.
It doesn't matter, Calvin. Not everything has a deeper meaning to it, dude.
Okay.
Don't overthink the situation.
Okay.
Oh, so cute.
What is?
Do you swing that way or do you swing both ways?
Huh?
Do you swing that way or both ways?
I mean, both ways.
Do you swing that way?
Yeah, I saw her. She's cute.
Oh my god, you're too young. I'm guessing you're less than 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
I knew it.
Why?
She's too young, Calvin. She didn't get my question. Never mind, ignore. Pretend that I didn't talk to
No,
you.
no, I want to know now.
how old are you? Or I know how old are you, but when's your birthday?
76.
Oh, mental age?
Really?
Damn, you got pearls of wisdom.
Age 76.
Same,
Wait.
I'm 12.
Have you ever taken?
12 inside?
He's
Mental age.
Mentally, you're 12. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Isn't it obvious?
Real age, you're like reverse that?
Hmm?
Real age, you're reversed?
No.
Oh.
I'm 32.
Oh, okay. Wow, I thought you were older.
Than 32?
Yeah.
Damn. Like how old? No, seriously. Like around 40-ish?
Oh, like seriously? I thought you were maybe like 21.
Mm. But anyway,
Oh yeah, what was your first guess on my age?
Are you guys still doing the podcast? Did it die?
No, it's
we're
still-
not doing it anymore.
Oh, it died out?
Yeah, when he came over.
Are you joking?
Well, it's-
me?
No, I'm not. What?
You can't trust Clyde.
Is it still on?
Oh shit! I thought you stopped it, Calvin. I was being stupid.
Yeah, you were.
You want to stop now?
I guess.
Okay, dude. I'm gonna do my signature goodbye.